Oh, thirsty earthworm.
James, do you see a landmark of any kind?
I'm afraid I don't.
Then we must still be in the middle of the English Channel.
Even from the middle, we should still be able to see land. The channel isn't that wide.
It's the current. It swept us out to sea.
What? A short jaunt to France is one thing, but a full-on oceanic journey, I'm not prepared. Not prepared at all. This is the only outfit I have. And my glasses. I have hundreds of them. Hundreds!
Right, because a change of costume and glasses are exactly what we need in a crisis.
Would you kindly remove your umbrella so I can say?
It is a parasol, not an umbrella, and I mustn't remove it. I mustn't be exposed to the sun, or my skin will dry and crack. It's an alarming sight to see, for sure.
We'll all die of thirst and starvation long before your sensitive skin cracks, dear.
I propose we eat the human.
Nobody is eating anyone.
But we must eat something, or we'll starve.
There is something we could do.
What's that, James?
I'm sure you don't want to hear what I've got to say.
Goodness me, why would you ever think that?
Come on, whisper it in my ear. If I think it's a good idea, I'll tell the others. Go ahead.
Oh, it's a terrible idea. You can tell by the look on her face.
On the contrary, I think it's such a clever idea that James should go and tell you himself. Go on.
I'd rather not.
You'll be all right. I promise.
Well, we have all the food and water we need right here.
Where?
Look down.
Salt water. You do know we can't drink that, right?
No, we can eat the peach.
Of course, eat the peach, but then we'll sink. And then drown.
With ration servings.
Send back. I'm digging in.
Just a moment, let us do this properly, with a bit of decorum. Grasshopper, would you mind playing?
I'd be delighted.
Ah, that's better. Bon appetit, everyone.
Your grasshoppers play the violin.
Oh dear me, no. I'm a short-horned grasshopper. Class Insecta. Order Orthoptera. Suborder Coelifera.
And here all along, I thought you were cricket.
As I just specified, I am a short-horned grasshopper. Crickets and other longhorn grasshoppers do not play music, they make noise.
I didn't know that.
That's because you humans don't know the first thing about our kind.
Oh, centipede.
Come on, I'll prove it. Hey, human, is Earthworm here a boy or a girl?
I couldn't say.
Come on, answer the question.
Earthworm is a boy.
Actually, us earthworms are both male and female.
Oh, seriously?
Seriously.
I'll bet the human doesn't even know where grasshoppers keep their ears.
In their heads?
They're right here, on either side of my tummy.
But that's ridiculous.
Ridiculous is wearing your ears on either side of your head like a knuckle-dragon homocyte. Look at me, I'm human, I'm human.
Oh, pest. James, this world is full of all kinds of strange, bizarre, and amazing things that you haven't even begun to explore. Have you even begun to wonder why a ladybug sports her spots? There's a lot you can tell from a ruby red shell if you look real close and connect the dots.
Have you even begun to wonder why a grasshopper twangs a tune?
I put my thought on my wing.
Yeah, he's symphony strings playing love songs to the moon.
Follow us and listen.
There's so much you're missing, such a lot you thought you got.
Until now,
What do I know how a giant peach can go to the sky? The 6-foot earthworm catches your ride to get to the map of the land of fireflies.
ain't it gonna crazy?
Magic spells can truly come true, and wacky stuff keeps happening to you. Have you even begun to wonder about that?
Have you even begun to wonder if the hornets can play the horn?
Can you even believe what a spider can weave?
I've been spinning that silk since before you were born.
Even begun to wonder can't reach the blue. 'Cause I'll never compete with my 30th beat. I got a lace wing lace in my shoe.
Follow us and listen.
There's so much you're missing, such a lot you thought you got.
Until now,
Don't you wonder how a giant peach can grow to the sky? A 6-foot earthworm catches you high.
Sky tonight by the light of a firefly.
Ain't it kind of crazy? Magic spells can truly come true, and the wackiest things keep happening to you. Have you even begun to wonder about that? Da-doot, sweet, 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 sweet you. Da-doot, sweet, 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 sweet you. Well, you're sweet about. Follow us and listen. There's so much you're missing. Such a lot you thought you got. Until now. If you can cast a spell with the magical man, a sail of peace like a catamaran, your world can change because you believe it can. All your dreams can truly come true, 'cause the wackiest things keep on happening to you. Have you even begun to wonder? Have you even begun to wonder? Have you even begun to wonder about that? About that? Well, you're sweet about that. Sweet-a-dating. Have you even begun to wonder about that?
That bloody peach nearly killed me.
Well, thankfully, I'm a tad bit over my ideal weight. And the peach was soft and ripe. It rolled right over us.
And then it rolled away. Far, far away.
Spikes! The boy! What's become of him?
Who cares? Probably dead.
Well, don't you find it a bit odd that the boy and our peach disappear on the very same night?
We've got bigger problems to worry about than the boy sponges. Didn't you read any of them contracts we signed?
Only the parts about our money.
It came in advance. Do you know what an advance is?
Yes, it's oodles of money we got for signing them contracts.
It's money paid in advance.
In advance of what?
Of delivering on all them promises we made. TV appearances, magazines, movies. We can't do any of that without a blooming giant peach.
So this is bad.
This is worse than bad, you twit. We could go to jail.
I can't go to jail. Their food palette is wholly unacceptable to a sophisticated taste like mine.
Are you quite finished?
I am now.
Give that to me. Sponges, we gotta get out of here before anybody misses that giant peach.
Oh, Spikers, it's too late. There's a crowd heading up there.
Are those police cars?
And helicopters.
We'll pack up our junk and shove it all in a trunk. I'll get away from Spiker and Sponge.
We're gone in a flash.
Grab the rest of the cash. I'll get away from Spiker and Sponge. Hurry up, Sponges. I'm coming. Goodness me.
A little illumination, if you please. Thanks
you are,
ever so.
You are having a bad dream.
I have it all the time.
I don't like scary dreams either, James.
Here, have a bit of peach. I've warmed it under my wing and added a drizzle of honey that I found in my purse. Oh, and here's a spot of tea. I'm afraid it's peach tea, but it should do in a pinch.
Thank you.
Please.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Even though this wasn't the intended outcome of a little escape, it does feel quite wonderful to be free of that wretched hillside.
And Spiker and Sponge.
Did you know that they killed my fiance?
No.
Yes. And then that gigantic one, she ate him.
Horrible.
Ah! What was that? What was that?
It's just Centipede snoring.
What? What's going on?
Why did the humans say my name?
We were talking about those horrible women.
Spiker and Sponge?
Tell them what happened to you, Centipede.
Who cares?
We're sharing.
Fine. Picture me not much more than a larvae, a wee lad of a centipede. I was helping my mom, dad, and granddaddy put the final touches on a set of custom boots for the king of the giant centipedes. 100 matching mid-calf lace-ups made from iridescent jewel beetles with purple laces. These boots were unbelievable. My family, we were all in the sock and shoe racket. We're pretty famous in the bug world.
Oh, yes, they are.
Just as I was lacing the final boot, there was a flash of light, and then the place was filled with poisonous gas. My granddaddy pushed me to safety, but everyone else, my mom, dad, and, well, even granddaddy, well, none of them made it. They were all fumigated by Spiker and Sponge, in the great rate of 59.
Those two horrible women hated everything. Even ladybugs. Who doesn't like ladybugs?
I like ladybugs.
Spiker and Sponge were horrible to everyone.
Spiker and Sponge were no different than any of you humans.
Centipede. James is one of us.
That is a human boy. His kind pulls off our legs or burns us with magnifying glasses. He is not one of us. He will never be one of us.
Ignore him, James. His type are pests.
And your type are snobs!
James, you haven't said anything about your parents. Where are they?
They must be very worried about you.
James, it's all right. You can tell us.
My parents were in a horrible accident and now they're gone.
Oh, James, I'm so sorry.
That's why I was sent to live with Spiker and Sponge, because they're my family.
They certainly didn't act like a family.
Families are kind.
And patient.
And a family loves you whether you're a boy or a girl. Or in my case, both.
James, I've lost my family as well.
As have I, and I miss them terribly.
I miss my mom and dad every minute of every day.
Of course you do.
James, your parents are with you always.
They are?
Of course they are. Someone leaves, who knows why, and you never said goodbye. But once we go, we're not gone. We keep living on and on. He whispers in the breeze, she's waving from a star. They are with you everywhere that you are.
Left your world all too soon. Look, his face is in the moon. There she smiles, beaming proud. See her laughing in the clouds. And when you feel alone, love is never far. They are with you everywhere that you are.
In the music of the forest, in the waves against the sands, from the heavens to the freckles on your hands. Nothing's lost once you found there in every breath and sound.
When you're brave,
When you're true.
That's the part of them in you.
If you can just believe, it's beautifully bizarre how they're with you in everything that you are.
feel them there.
And everywhere, in everything that you are.
Do you really think that my parents are with me?
I know it, James.
And in time you will too,
But how will I know?
because you'll feel it right in here.
Now, let's all get some rest. It's going to be a very long night.
It's me in disguise, right before your eyes. Welcome, ladies, and thank you for choosing the jewel as this is for your transatlantic journey. May I get you anything?
A double fizzy.
And bring me some nuts, I'm nibbling.
Right away.
A first-class cruise to New York City. How continental we are.
Any moment now, the Statue of Liberty should be coming into view. In just a few hours, we'll be starting our new life in New York City.
Hey, Spikes, how much money we got left?
Just enough to set up the old routine. I hear Coney Island's full of suckers.
Ah, Spikes, you know I'm too old to be working the boardwalk.
We ain't got a choice, sponges. We gotta make a living.
We were so very close. If only we hadn't lost the peach.
It seems we've lost nearly everything, sponges. Everything. I mean, really. What have we got?
You thought you could ride on the fruits of your dreams, but you couldn't. So what?
You thought life would glide just like peaches and creams, but it wouldn't. Who cares?
No paparazzi ask you to pose.
You want a new yacht, you can't buy one of those.
That's the way your new life goes, but in the end,
You still
got your best friend. And I got yeah, 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 yeah.
Who can replace that Frankenstein face?
You know that it's true. I got you. You got breath like a banana.
You smell like a bloody sewer.
You are just the right wrongdoer.
For me, so glad to know you. All right, so
Here we are, ladies. What's that out there? On the horizon.
What's what?
Why, wait a bit. That looks like a giant peach.
And that's James! I told you the little beast stole our peach. Hey, James Henry Trotter, bring us back our peach!
He can't hear you.
Are those people on the peach?
Those aren't people. They look like giant bugs.
Yeah, giant bugs. How's that possible?
A giant peach is going to attract giant bugs.
That is so smart. Isn't she so smart? But what are we gonna do?
Call the Navy, call the Air Force, call the bloody Marines. We gotta let the world know that our dear, darling nephew James has been kidnapped. Sponges, my dear, we've got to follow that peach.
It's a beautiful sunrise.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful indeed.
Is anyone else feeling a little burpy in the intestines?
You probably ate too much peach.
It's these waves. They're making me feel so... Oh no.
Are you all right? Oh.
That's much better. Look, over there. Over there. It's a sea monster. It's a sea monster.
What is that? What is that?
The sharks! Sharks? There's hundreds of them. They're coming right this way.
Oh.
What do they want? What do they want?
I think they're eating the peach.
Eat the peach, but they'll sink the ship.
Is there nothing we can do?
I think I'm gonna be sick again.
Oh, you must see this. There are thousands of seagulls and they're eating centipedes vomit.
So, blasted seagulls.
Seagulls! I'm terrified of seagulls!
Look out, everyone! The sharks! They're coming back!
Whoa.
What should we do?
There is something.
Tell us!
I'm afraid it isn't much more than a wonder.
Come on, tell us.
Well, if an aeroplane can take to the sky, why can't a peach?
Because an aeroplane has engines and wings.
And so do we.
The seagulls.
Exactly. The seagulls can be our engines and our wings.
How's that gonna work?
Spider, is your web strong?
The strongest in the world.
And can you make lots of it?
I can make all the web you need.
Perfect. We'll tie one end of the web around the seagulls' necks and the other end at the stem of the peach.
How are we gonna get all those seagulls down here?
Bait!
I find that term incredibly insensitive.
But you are the biggest, juiciest earthworm in the entire world.
You're a seagull's dream.
You may stop right there.
Earthworm,
I'm not about to be pecked to death by a flock of seagulls.
you won't have to risk your life, Earthworm.
I will. I know I will.
I won't let them touch you, Earthworm. I promise.
Promise?
I do.
Fine. I'll do it for you, James.
Thank you, Earthworm. Battle stations, everyone. We've not a moment to lose.
This is never gonna work.
Hey, seagulls! Over here! Check this out. If you are viewing me in your bird's eye view, I got a sweet little treat that's just for you. Here to tease and make you squirm, slightly seasoned, nice and firm. Come and squeeze a luscious little worm.
Plump and juicy. I'm your yummy, gummy, plump and juicy. Put me in your tummy, plump and juicy. So delicious. take a peek and open that beak for lump and juicy. I can keep you chirping plump and juicy. When it's me you're slurping, come and get some lump and juicy me. I guess I'm not hungry, at least we tried.
Come on, Earthworm. You can do it.
You give yourself the pleasure, twice the snack.
Stop fighting a one to grow back.
Boy, is it a girl. Both.
A never-ending fancy feast.
Bring a friend or 12 at least.
Oh, don't pretend I'm not a handsome beast. When I'm so
Plump and juicy,
I don't mean to flaunt it,
plump and juicy,
but you know you want it.
plump and juicy, and nutritious.
Once you pack your back in for sun,
Plump and juicy,
see your eyes are bulging.
plump and juicy.
You can't help indulging.
La la
la la. And you see me.
La la la.
Come here, seagulls, let's ruffle some feathers. Ooh, this feels good. The flavor cannot be matched, unsavor it, no strings attached. Come on, before it's gone. Come and get it, seagulls. This should be illegal. Bootylicious, que bonita your papicita. Ven conmigo, mami. So birdies, you can skip the fish, 'cause I'll fulfill your every wish. Come try a dish that's so delish, plump and juicy me. Right before your eyes,
Something quite fruitful shall take to the skies.
It works! We're actually flying through the clouds!
We are flying on the most magnificent aeroplane in the entire world. I mean, come on. It's absolutely remarkulously phantasmerific.
It is indeed remarkulously phantasmerific.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
There's something wrong, Earthworm.
The problem is,
Yes.
the problem is,
Come on!
Out with it.
the problem is, there is no problem.
Oh, but there is a problem, which each one of you continues to ignore. Are you forgetting what happened to your fiancé, Spider? Or your family, Ladybug? Or yours, or mine? They were all killed by humans. And now, sure, the humans saved the day. And aren't we all thankful for that? But you listen to me. One day, and one day soon, the boy's gonna get tired of playing with the little bugs. And that'll be that. We'll all beg, squish, splat, zap. We'll all beg, whoa, whoa.
Centipede! Spider, quick, start spinning.
Here, tie this around your waist.
When I give 3 tugs, you pull as fast as you can. Do you understand?
Yes,
James.
Wish me luck.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
You're feeding him web.
Do you think we'll ever see either of them again?
I don't care a bit about Centipede, but James, he's been so very nice to me.
Don't start crying, Earthworm. You'll get us all started.
Oh, the rope. It's gone slack.
We'll never see either of them again.
My dear, sweet James. On three, everyone! And a one, and a two, and a three! Pull! Pull with all your might!
He saved me. The boy saved me. He swam around in the middle of that Atlantic Ocean until he found me. And then that human saved me.
That was very brave of you, James.
I have a question. Couldn't we have kept Centipede underwater for just a little bit longer?
He isn't that bad, Earthworm. He's just angry because his family left him too soon.
Still think all humans are the same.
I'm not sure what to think anymore.
Well, you really should apologize.
I know.
Well,
I don't know how.
Everyone, look!
oh, look at the size of those buildings!
That's the Empire State Building. We've traveled completely across the Atlantic Ocean into New York City.
Isn't that remarkable?
We're safe. Safe at last.
Children, be wary if you're faint of heart. Pray that no one dies right before your eyes.
The Peach! We're here with the leader of the United States Air Force! Surrender at once!
That's Sponge.
You have 3 seconds to return our peach. 3, 2, 1.
Before your
Eyes! Launch the attack helicopters! Right before your
Eyes! Fire the heat-seeking missiles!
Look at you, sir!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are making our descent into JFK International Airport. Please fasten your seatbelts. On your left, you'll see the Empire State Building. And directly ahead of us, you'll notice a giant peach flying directly toward us. The plane sliced through the silken strings. Women screamed. Strong men said things like, I guess this is it. And then, bang! The peach plummeted towards the earth and landed on the spire of the Empire State Building.
Right before!
My dear, darling, sweet nephew James! It was very naughty of you to steal our peach.
You can have the peach.
Oh, but we're here for much more than just the peach.
That's right. We're taking our little helper monkey back where he belongs.
You can run,
You can hide,
but we're the only family you've got. You and the peach are coming home with us. Forever.
After we fumigate the bugs, of course.
Here, buggers!
Stop! You two are nasty, mean, horrible people, and you're not gonna hurt my family!
Our peach! It's falling! Run for your life!
Is it wrong that I'm not sad?
Of course not.
How do you feel, James?
I feel relieved. Those two monsters can never hurt anyone ever again.
Listen, I think I'll be taken off, but before I do, I'd just like to say thank you for saving my life, for saving all of our lives, and for showing me that not all humans are the same. You're a good kid, James. A very good kid. Goodbye.
Centipede? Where do you go when you're back on the ground? Safe in the arms of the family you found. How do you know it's a place where you won't be alone? 'Cause when you get there, it feels perfect. And when you get there, it's a place where you wanna stay. Where you know that the world is okay. And you finally found your way. You found your way home.
Can I really stay here with all of you?
Depends. Are you still going to be a pest?
Probably.
Well, that sounds like a family to me.
And what a peculiar family we are.
Unlike any family ever.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. We held on through the storm. The clouds are finally parted. Now we're safe and warm.
Take a breath, sing a song. Finally we landed right where we belong.
Unwind, unpack.
We'll always have your back. Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, my friend.
You were lost on the sea, but you're safely with me to the end.
We're staying right here.
Party now, ain't that swell?
Welcome home.
And this family of ours went on to do some remarkable things.
I became a world-famous designer of fabulous shows.
I used my web to build the most amazing bridges the world has ever seen.
And I became a social activist throwing bait, bugs against insensitive terminology. You got me, I got you.
Always gonna be a paddle for you through.
When you're down,
Feeling low.
Now you have a home where you can always go.
An open door.
a warm bed,
A nest to rest your head. Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, my friend.
Like a tune you can hum when your journey has come to an end.
We're
staying right here.
Weaving a tale to tell. Welcome home.
Grasshopper and Ladybug got married and had many children of their own.
But always thought of James as their first son.
And James Henry Crocker, the saddest and loneliest boy you ever knew, suddenly had the very best family in the entire world.
As for the enormous peach pit, we turned it into the most wonderful home where this unlikely family still lives today.
And
Welcome home.
James grew up, he traveled the world.
Welcome home.
And everywhere about his amazing adventures on
Welcome home.
And that, my dear
Welcome
audience,
home.
is exactly what you have just seen. I told you it was all true.
Welcome